What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, okay, look, I don't know what's going on with Stephen A. Smith. You know, sometimes he gives quasi-logical arguments for his positions, but then sometimes he does this, and he makes absolutely no sense whatsoever with his reasoning in this. It's just my opinion, at least. So, look, he's always been adamant over the last couple of years that his number one greatest player is Michael Jordan, and he follows it up with LeBron James. Now, he admits that LeBron's resume is not as solid as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's or even Bill Russell's resume. We're not talking about skills or what other stuff. But he still has LeBron number 2. So he was asked to give his reason why LeBron's number 2, despite his resume not being as great as some other players. And then he goes on and talks about conditioning, saying that we've never seen a player play 20 years and be in the condition that LeBron James is in, night in and night out, for 20 years. And I have to say to myself, okay, dude, you're older than I am. You didn't see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play 20... Matter of fact, fuck just the NBA career. Including college. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played 23, 24 years. If you go all the way back to high school, this man played organized or professional basketball for 28 years of his life. And you never had to question his conditioning. Never. As a matter of fact, you can make the argument that his conditioning improved after age 32, 33, when he started playing with Magic Johnson and playing in the Showtime offense. Do you know how great a shape you have to be in to go from playing in the standard offense, where you're basically a center in a half-court situation, which most centers are used to? That's rigorous enough. To all of a sudden now, having to play in an offense where you're fast breaking. You're a big man. You're 7'2". You're not 6'2". You're 7'2", having to run up and down the court all fucking day in certain situations. Especially when Kareem was younger, but he could do it in spurts all the way through his 40s. And don't get me wrong. And look, and let's be honest. LeBron's not playing on both sides of the floor anymore. Them days are long gone. This ain't Miami Heat LeBron James. He doesn't really play defense anymore. Kareem was still playing defense. Yes, his level of play went down. Overall, his minutes went down. But one thing that you never could take away from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was his conditioning. This is a man that worked religiously on his body, martial arts, yoga, and then he was at a disadvantage for a lot of his career because he wasn't this big hulking guy. He was 225 pounds for much of his career, going up against centers like Artis Gilmore, who was 265, 270, going up against Bob Lanier, who was 270, 280, going up against Moses Malone, who's 260, 265, going up against Wilt Chamberlain, who by the time he started going up against Wilt was 295, 305, 310. I mean, come on. He was going up against some big bruising centers. And he was able to play 20 years. So that's a bullshit. Then he said, we never saw LeBron James out of shape. Well, I beg to differ. We all remember that dubious 2-week period of time when he was playing, what was it? Was it with Miami? or when he came back to Cleveland. But I do remember whenever it was. Remember he went on that sabbatical. He just up and left for 2 weeks. Remember he came into the season. He was weak. He didn't have his normal athleticism. He didn't look as quick. And then he goes to Miami or wherever the hell it was for 2 weeks, and he comes back and he's looking like the LeBron James we've been seeing, and everybody was hush hush about it. You know, I'm not saying that LeBron is using you know what, but you know, if that ever gets out, his legacy is ruined. Ruined. But anyway, you know, it just makes no sense. And then, bro, you talking about somebody that never cheated the game. Never cheated the game, bro. You saw Kobe Bryant, Stephen A. Smith. You talking about a guy that had to put up with another player always being out of shape. We never saw Kobe out of shape. So if that's part of your determination, then you full of shit, man. You just an ass kisser.